Welcome to my channel. My name is Laura and I'm here today with my Nintendo Switch collection, The Update. Now, you might be thinking,
what is there to update on? You only posted a Nintendo Switch collection video last week.
well, although that video was only posted last week, it was actually recorded way back in February. That's how long it took me to edit it. And I have bought a few games since then. All of the games that we've picked up this year have either been new releases that we've wanted to buy or games that have been on offer and we picked them up because they were inexpensive. So what I'm going to do is just update with those 8 games that I have bought since February 2024, and then the collection will be completely up to date, the backlog will be completely up to date, and I will have a more accurate representation of what my physical Switch backlog looks like. Let's just go through these. These are in no particular order. I'm just going to go through all of the games that I've bought and then I will bring up the stats somewhere from last time, wherever I put them. I think I put them like down here. So I'll bring the stats back from my last video. So we have collection number, backlog number, and pile of shame. Obviously the games that I've started but not finished. First up we have Persona 5 Tactica. This one was on sale, so we picked it up for that reason. I don't think this will be for me. As I mentioned previously, tactical RPGs I don't think are my kind of thing. This is either a retelling or a continuation of the Persona storyline. I'm not sure which. I don't know anything about it, but I do know that it's a tactical RPG and therefore not something that I would potentially be interested in, so I'm not going to put this one on my backlog. And then game number 2, we have WarioWare Move It. This one I have actually played. This is the better of the WarioWare games that are available on the Nintendo Switch. I didn't play a huge amount of this, but it is fun. Obviously it's much more of a cooperative game, it's more of a party game, and we did really enjoy the couple of times that we've played this since we picked it up. So another one not on the backlog, but definitely the better of the two Wario games that are available, I would say, on the Switch. We did have some fun with this. Then we have Detective Pikachu Returns. This is one that is not on the backlog because I already completed this game. This is a sequel to the 3DS game in the same series and I really enjoyed this. I think it is a little bit easy, a little bit hand-holdy, probably more so than the 3DS game I would say, but the storyline was quite good. I never felt like I was bored. It had quite good pacing all the way through it, and although it was a little bit easy, it was still ultimately fun to play. I'm glad that I played all the way through this and finished it. I really like these games. I think they're quite funny as well. So Detective Pikachu Returns, not on the backlog, on the completed games list, which I do not have a number for, and I will not be adding it at this stage. Next up we have Everybody 1-2 Switch. Now this one is a sequel to 1-2 Switch, which is the game that came out when Nintendo Switch came out. We never bought 1-2 Switch because it was too expensive for what it was, and I feel like it should have been bundled in with the Switch the same way that Wii Sports was bundled in with the Wii, and I don't think that it's something you should have had to buy additionally. And then when this one came out, we didn't really have any intention of buying Everybody 1-2 Switch, but it was on sale and we have played it quite a few times actually and had quite a good time with it when we've played it, so I can't really slate it, but I just think it's a real shame that they didn't bundle in the original 1-2 Switch with the Switch when it came out. But apart from the horsey man, this guy, he's so annoying in this game. Like, I know it's supposed to be meant for children or all ages, so it's, you know, fun and funny. Maybe children find it funny, I don't know. I just really didn't find the Horace the MC that funny. But Everybody 1-2 Switch, not on the backlog because it's a pie game, it's not completable. Don't tell me it's completable because I'm not interested, thanks. Sorry. And then we have Star Ocean, the second story R. This one is a little RPG that I'm very, very interested in playing. I don't know if it's a remake or a sequel to like the Star Ocean games. I've never played any of them and I don't know very much about them, but I do love an RPG and I love a little pixel art RPG. I'm not even sure if it is action RPG or turn-based. I prefer a turn-based. It looks action though, so I'm not against action RPGs. I do play them. I just prefer turn-based. I think I just get a bit like frantic when it's an action one. I get a little bit frantic, but yeah, definitely interested in playing this one. This is another one we picked up because it was a very good price on, I think, Shop2. That's generally where we buy games from, especially like ones that are on sale. They have very good deals almost all the time. All the new releases we tend to buy from Shop2 as well, but this one I think looks really interesting, definitely on the backlog. Next up we have Princess Peach Showtime. This one is on my pile of shame. I started it earlier this year and I was really enjoying it. It's kind of platforming. It fits into that kind of platform space for me where I get quite bored and frustrated with it. If I can't do a level quite quickly, I just think, oh, sod it, I'm not going to bother playing this anymore. And that's kind of what happened with this. It wasn't that I got stuck, I would say. It was just more, I found some of the levels and bosses to be a little bit more difficult than others. Like, I mean, particularly the patisserie levels, really, really enjoyed those. I thought they were a lot of fun and fun to replay as well. I actually got my niece to download the demo because there's quite a good demo for this game. It shows you a nice selection of what levels you would be getting. And she was really enjoying it too. So I think that's a good one for children. But anyway, yeah, I was enjoying this. I will go back to it. It's definitely one that I intend to finish. And it wasn't hard. I feel like I've made out as if it was too hard for me, and it really wasn't. It was just I got a bit distracted really the week that I was playing this and didn't go back to it, but I will. Pile of shame. That's the whole point of the pile of shame. Then we have Super Mario RPG. This is the newest game that we bought. We only got this last week, I want to say, because again it was on sale at a good price. And this is a remake of a SNES game, well, Super Mario RPG on the SNES obviously. And this one I definitely do want to play, give it a try. It's been remastered, new graphics and stuff like that. So I like RPGs, I like Mario in general, so I think this is definitely something that I would enjoy. I've never tried it and I can't wait to give it a go. So backlog. And then the final game that we bought this year is The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. This one I will definitely play. This is on my backlog. I feel like it's the kind of Zelda game that I like, sort of top down, puzzly, that kind of thing. The only reason I haven't started this yet is because my husband is currently playing it, and as soon as he's finished with it, I'm going to play it for that week, whichever week that may be. I might not even get to it this year, to be fair, if he takes a while with it, but I think he's doing quite well. I think he's quite far into it at this point. And people are really loving this, I think it's reviewing quite well. I think it's quite well loved, so I'm really excited to try this. This is obviously, I say, it's on the engine for Link's Awakening, which I never have gone back to finish, but hopefully I'll have a bit more luck with this one, and I can't wait to start it. So yeah, that's definitely on the backlog. So I will obviously have the stats have been going around on the screen as I go, but we've got a couple in there that are not completable. We've got a couple in there that are on the backlog. We've got one on there that I've already finished, and a couple that I'm just not interested in. Just one I'm not interested in. No one cares. So these are all the games that I've bought since I recorded my Nintendo Switch collection in February. Now I'm fully up to date, so I can start 2025 with a numerical target in mind for clearing my backlog next year, which I probably won't do, but I'm going to try. So that brings you up to date with my Nintendo Switch collection all the way up to November of this year. Not a lot of games bought, to be fair, between February and November. We have tried to be quite economical with the games that we buy this year, just because we have quite a lot of them and limited time to play games, so we try to not buy too much. Thank you so much for watching. If you're still here, I'd love it if you'd subscribe to the channel and like the video so that more people can see it, and I will be back with another video very soon.